What is up, everybody? It's Matt from Paranormal, and we're kicking things off for the first episode of the third season here at Holliday House in Marion, South Carolina. All right, everybody. So we are starting our solo investigation of Holliday House here in Marion, and we're starting off the investigation in the embalming room of the funeral parlor. We were in here earlier with a group, and we got some very interesting EVPs. So we're going to kick everything off. We've got the REM pods. We've got one down here by the floor, and I've got one over here in the chair by the motion sensing camera. We've also got the geophone, so we're going to kind of do some call and response just to see what we get, if anything. So if there's somebody here with us and you'd like to make yourself known, again, we're just here to learn more about you. We're not here to do anything untowards or cause you harm or make you upset. We just want to establish communication with you. So if you could get close to either one of these boxes we have in the room here. You can also tap this box that we have on the table. That lets us know you're here as well. None of these things will do you harm. Again, they just emit some noises and some lights to let you know, or to let us know that you're here with us. So if you could, again, interact with one of those devices, we would greatly appreciate it. Again, that just lets us know you're here. And all we want to do is speak. Is there anybody here with us? While we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and conduct a EVP session as well. So when we were down here earlier, the color purple kept coming up on the recording. Was the color purple significant to you? Can you tap on this box for us? If I tap on this box, it emits this light. That's all it does. Can you tap on that box for us? Interesting. Okay. So we'll move into a spirit box session. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If there's anybody here with us, can you tell us your name? We keep hearing the name Jennifer tonight. Is there a Jennifer that's here with us? We won't spend too much time here because we have other parts of the house we'd like to investigate. So I'm going to offer up this time for you to speak to us. So if you have anything to say to us or anybody that's here, please do so now. What's dangerous? Is there something dangerous we should be aware of? Interesting. The dangerous thing was kind of random. Yeah. That's not something I was expecting. Interesting, though. Interesting room. We're going to take some of the equipment with us. We're going to leave one of the motion sensing cameras in here. Something that Kenny and I have noticed is that when we go to a... Just went off. PB's in here. Oh, okay.
Did she ever tell you about the suicide tree?
Outside, out front? Yeah, she did. Apparently that was new news to the team that we're here with today. So, Are you here with us? Can you tap that box again for us? Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to move to another portion of this house. I'm going to leave that camera here to take some pictures while we're gone. And we'll leave you at peace for a little while. Sound good? All right. So that does it for the embalming room, everybody. We're going to move from here. I'm not exactly where. We've kind of got like a little parlor area. Plus, we've got some very interesting rooms upstairs we'd like to check out. So we're going to head there next and kind of do the same thing up there.
Good. All right, so we are actually up in, it's kind of connected to the kids' room, but it was like the nanny room, nanny suite, whatever you want to call it. And they had told us, because this used to be actually where the stove was at. And this room, apparently, there's a closet just behind where Matt's at, where one of the owners had gone in there to paint and clean up and actually had gotten bruises all over his arm. So that is completely padlocked off. There's a few spots like that in here where it's just locked off, and it's basically for our safety, just in case. But this was kind of the room that really drew me in when we first came up here. So I definitely wanted to come up here and try a spirit box session and then an EVP after that. And hopefully we'll figure out what exactly happened with the nanny. We got kind of different keywords of sad or upset, so we think something maybe happened. So I think we'll just go ahead and lead it into a spirit box first and then go into an EVP session.
Sounds good, man.
Is the nanny in here with us? What? Can you say that again? Did you say who's up there? Who are the guests? This thing's about to set me off, man. Who are the guests? Don't worry about it. Okay. So, if there was a spirit with us just now, is there any way that you can get near this red box over here? And
Is there anybody close to me right now? It's getting cooler where I'm standing. And it's fairly hot up where we are right now.
It is.
It's on my right side. Is there somebody standing next to me? Am I right? Can you tap that box that's on that chair for me, please? To let me know you're here.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, it's
Oh. All right. Who's standing next to me? It's getting colder over here.
really.
Right where I'm standing.
I just felt it. I just felt that.
Yeah. And it hasn't been the entire time
No.
you're up here.
I've been in this room like 3 or 4 times and never.
That's you moving now. But it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't before. Yep, it's going off.
Can
Is
you
it? Go ahead.
Can you tap on the box again? Who's tapping on the box? Is this PB? We heard that there's this particular spirit here named PB. Are you here with us? It's moving behind me. Now it's on my left.
Whatever spirit is in here with Matt, can you come over towards me?
Oh, wow, yep. That's weird.
I just felt it getting over here now.
It's right behind me, and it's also off to my left. So whatever it is standing behind me, and it's... Who's behind me right now? Is this Jennifer or is this PB? PB? Is that you tapping the box? Or is it Jennifer tapping the box? So we've just left the nanny's room, with what they refer to as the nanny's room, and we're now inside the kids' room, hence all the creepy dolls behind me. We've already started to get some activity in here. Kenny went actually downstairs to grab his thermal camera to set up in here, and I was getting a little bit of chatter on both of the REM pods at the same time. Of course, I didn't get it on camera. This is also the room where I've got the night vision camera pointed at one of the dolls that purportedly moves when no one's in the room. So we're going to start with the lights on, just kind of a call and response, kind of see if we get anything that we seem to be getting beforehand. So is there anyone in the room with us right now? You can get close to either one of these boxes on the floor. There's also a black box on that table over there. You can just give that a tap and that lets us know that you're here as well. Does anybody want to tap those boxes for us? Or get close to these boxes on the ground? They were going off a few minutes ago at the same time. Is that the twins up here with me? Or the two children? And I'm not sure that they're actually twins. Huh? Are the kids up here with us right now? Of course.
The camera's just like,
Yeah. Hello.
he did. As soon as I turned, he's like, oh.
Is this one of the twins up here messing with the box? Do you find that interesting? You can get closer to it. It won't hurt you. Or see that black box on that little table right there? Can you tap that for us? Can you tap that box for us? You can even move something in the room. We just can't see you. Are these the children with us? Earlier when we were downstairs, we heard that there were kids in the house, or kids that lived upstairs, so we're assuming this is where you are. Are the two children up here with us right now? The door just opened behind Kenny. It was closed a few minutes ago. I'm going to go ahead and close this again. If you'd like, you can open it for us. Can you open that door for us again? Was one of the kids just leaving the room? Was the box scaring you? I'll tell you what. If I turn the box off, will you come back in? The box is off. Will you come back in the room? What in the world? All right, if you're not going to come back in, then we're going to do the spirit box session again, okay? And now the activity stops on the REM pod. What in the world? So who's in here with us right now? Is anybody in here with us? Is one of the kids still in here with us? Or maybe the nanny?
What? Did you say nanny?
Something happened over here, but I don't know what it was. Something made a noise.
Is it one of the dolls?
Are one of the dolls moving? Are you moving one of the dolls? My name's Matt. Can you say my name back to me? Can you say Matt?
I heard that. Definitely said Matt.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And this guy standing across from me, his name's Kenny. Can you say Kenny for us? Like a half attempt.
Seems like you get only half. That's going off.
What's nice to meet you? Is there something that you would like to tell us? Or maybe tell others? Is there a message you'd like us to pass on? So interesting, I mean, already interesting room. So if Kenny turns around and he'll show you, that's the nanny's room. That's the room we were in previously with the brick walls where we're getting the cold. And then this room that we're in now, again, as we said, is the kids' room. So that's why they were connected. Interesting things in both rooms. Earlier we were downstairs in the Embalming room, didn't get a lot
No.
down there, which is fine. But definitely a lot more activity, we'd say, in these two rooms.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to kind of hang out upstairs for a little bit. We're going to move to an adjacent room just around the corridor upstairs here, right through here. So we're going to move through this bedroom here and kind of move around and see what we get in there.
Sounds good.
All right. So we'd like to share a couple of audio clips from the kids' room that didn't make their way to video. In this first one, Kenny and I are conducting a spirit box session. Your name? Who is in here with us right now? In this next clip, we captured an EVP, but we can't seem to make out what it's saying. We either think it's saying get out or below. What do you think?
All right, so we are in the room of Joseph Holliday, who was the owner of the property, right? So we figured we'd come up here into his room, ask him a few questions as far as involving the REM pods and the, pretty sure that's it, right? Is that making the noise?
Mm-hmm. Something's chattering on it. It's all right. We'll keep moving.
Yeah. So yeah, we just, of course, and then it stops. So we figured we'd come up here, try to see if we can get him to interact with the REM pods and maybe get some movement from him and then slowly go into a spirit box session, which just seems like it's already started.
Yeah, he's already getting your attention. Well, apparently his desk was over there. That's what he was saying. So that's why, as soon, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They just went off at the same time.
Joseph, is that you? Seemed like a click for yes. If that's you, can you move around?
Interesting.
So if that is you and you're bouncing,
Hey, Joseph.
are you over there because your desk used to be there? Dear what? That's true, yeah. Can you tap? Well, we're gonna go ahead and cut on the spirit box, but if it does bother you, you are free to get our attention by setting these boxes off. If you can get as close as possible and make that noise, we'll shut off the spirit box and just talk to you. So we'll go ahead and lead into that. Was that Joseph that's with us right now? Sexual harassment. Joseph, is that you? Are you the one messing with the boxes? Is that true, Joseph?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
it
like, yeah.
responds every time. All right, Joseph, if that is you, can you make that stop? You saw it? Joseph, if that is you, can you make it start again? Can you make that box click again?
We just want to make sure that we're actually talking to the right person. So again, Joseph, if you're in here with us, can you touch that box for us to let us know you're here?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off because I really feel like there's nothing coming through. And it's probably because it's a highly annoying device. And it seems that it's easier for you to communicate to us through the boxes. So while you're using the boxes to speak to us, you can also try to just speak into this device that I'm holding. Usually it'll pick you up if you're close by. So Joseph, is that you? Are you with us? Do you have other family in the room with us at this moment? Or even a spirit that you're not related to? Yeah. Is it that you like that box because it's where your desk was at? Honestly. All right, Joseph, we're going to go ahead and... he likes that box. We're going to go ahead and move out of this room and into a different room. If you would like to interact with those boxes, we'll leave them there. And I will probably actually just leave another audio recorder, and you can just speak into that if you'd like.
Well, he likes that.
He does, yeah.
How about Morse code?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I kept thinking. It was just like a Morse code. It was like a yes, one for yes.
Maybe the easiest way for him to communicate.
Yeah,
It was in the Civil War.
that's what I was gonna say. It would make sense with the time period. Yeah, so you can use that to set off, and I'll leave the recorder, and we'll just kind of come back later.
Sounds good, man. All right, everybody. We've moved to yet another spot upstairs. The upstairs of this place is massive, and we spent a lot of time here with the group investigation that we did earlier. And this room was pretty significant as well. We got some very interesting things. We were doing a phasm box and got some pretty interesting responses. Something seemed to be interested in the mirror that Kenny's standing behind, which is right over here. We're not sure what specifically it is about that particular mirror that's increasing activity up here, but we're gonna do a call and response. So I've got a REM pod right next to where Kenny was standing. We kept the other REM pod and the geophone in with the night vision in the room we were just in with Mr. Joseph, just to kind of see what interactions we can get that way. So we're gonna go ahead and kick this off and see what we get. So as usual, if there's somebody up here with us, could you get close to this box for us and set that box off? We seem to be being followed around by the kids, so if the kids are up here with us, if you'd like to get near that box, I know you seem very interested in those boxes, feel free to do that for us. Another thing that Kenny noticed is we have this doll that's sitting on the bed. Earlier, that doll's head was moved more to its right. Now, we don't know if somebody was up here messing around with it while we were in another part, or if something else had did that. So could you move that head? Is that possible? It's creepy when you're staring it right in the face. Okay. Well, then I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and go lights out, and we are going to get into one of our notorious spirit box sessions. They don't seem to like this, though, so we'll see how this goes. Is there somebody up here with us? Is there somebody that would like to speak with us? I do. Is everybody pretty much tired that we're here and ready to be rid of us? Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're tired of us?
So you'd wish that we'd go, or are you tired that we're here and you're ready for us to wrap it up? Really nothing. I feel like there was a couple snippets of something that came through, but nothing on the REM pod. I was really hoping we get something on maybe some activity with the mirror, since that literally did come up in this room earlier, but nothing there either. Again, I think we've been here for so long that, again, I think the easiest answer is literally we've just worn out our welcome. Yeah. So I'll take the hint. We're going to do probably a last little walk through of the house before we leave for the night, just to see what happens, and we're going to call it after that.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody, that does it for this episode of Paranormal. Obviously, the Holliday House is full of mysteries. I think about every room we went into, something truly unique and different happened in each one, and almost kind of told its own story. So we're looking forward to getting back home, pouring through the evidence just to see what we can find or see what we missed. This is definitely a place we want to come back to in the future. They hold tours here all the time, so if you get the opportunity and you're passing through, please do. This place is truly unique, and again, we're very grateful that we had the opportunity to check it out. So with that said, we're going to get on the road, and we will see everybody next time.